Hi, I'm back in the kitchen and today we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies. These are no ordinary chocolate chip cookies. These are gooey, yummy, soft, so good cookies. And we're also going to make a pizookie. Now, I had originally posted this on my Facebook and somebody says that looks like the pizookie at some restaurant. And so it's like a pizza cookie, I guess, a pizza pan cookie. So I'm gonna make two things today for you. So I'm gonna make the pizookie for me and my children to enjoy in a little bit, and then I'm gonna make the cookies for you guys to recreate. So, ingredients you will need. You will need 1 egg, 1/2 cup of butter, and you're gonna need to melt this. And we're gonna talk about this melting technique. I've seen it on several cookbooks and YouTube videos of people browning their butter. And once I browned my butter, I took my cookies to a whole new level. And you are too. We're going to use coarse ground salt. The coarse ground salt just brings out that extra savoriness. So you bite into it and you're thinking sweet, but you get a little bit of salty. It's a perfect combo, perfect combo. You're gonna need some pecans. If you have some kind of nut allergy, leave the nuts out, but I'm adding pecans because I love pecans. Brown sugar, chocolate chip cookies. We're gonna need our flour and white sugar and baking soda, which is actually holding up my camera right now, and you will need vanilla. I gotta grab the vanilla. So we're gonna start out with browning our butter. I'm gonna show you. Oh, and I like to use a good old wooden spoon to mix everything. Just gets in there. So we're going to start out by browning our butter. All right. So I'm going to just take 1/2 cup of butter, which is 8 tablespoons, or 1 stick of butter. And we're gonna start browning this butter. So we're not gonna put it on high, we're not gonna put it on low, we're gonna just put it right in the middle, just right. Okay, so my butter is melting. And we're going to take it to that place of right before it burns. Yes, we're gonna like take it almost where it looks like you're burning your butter. So we're gonna get it past the point of melted to the point where it's brown. This just brings out an extra saltiness to your cookies. I'm telling you, it's gonna make all the difference in the world. Okay, so my butter is almost there. You can see it's all bubbly. You can see the fat kind of rising to the top. All that white stuff is fat rising to the top. And it's gonna start bubbling up. And there you go, see? There you go, that's all your fat rising to the top. We're almost there, guys. This is the most important step to your cookies. All right, now I see it starting to turn colors. Can you see it? It's getting brown. There it goes. See? All right. Your butter is browned now. There it goes. You can see it. All right, so here's our browned butter. We're going to add our sugars because we're going to kind of caramelize our sugars. So you're gonna do 1/2 cup of white sugar, and then we're going to do 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of your coarse ground salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder. You'll do baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, let's get that in the butter so we can make sure it's all mixed in. And then we will do a whole teaspoon of vanilla. So 1 whole teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to just go ahead and mix these ingredients. So we're gonna just kind of get it where it looks like caramel. So we're mixing it in. Yeah, it's warm, but it's not hot. So now we're gonna add our egg. Like I said in my banana bread video, you don't wanna put an egg into scalding hot butter because then you're gonna make scrambled eggs. So we're just going to do 1 egg. And this is where we're going to make it look like caramel. Okay, so now that it looks like caramel, we're going to add our flour. So we're going to do 1 whole cup of flour, actually 1 1/3. That's 1 cup. 1 cup of flour. And I like to mix this whole cup in before I add my last 1/3. And now we're going to add 1/3. And this makes about 20 cookies. So if you were making this and you needed to know how much this yields about 20 cookies. So now we're going to add our extras. I do about 3/4 chocolate chip. These are the semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then we're going to add about 1/2 cup of pecans. Okay, a few things. We're gonna heat our oven to 350. So if you haven't preheated your oven, 350 is what you need to preheat to, or heat your oven up to. We're gonna cook these for about 11, let's say 10 to 12 minutes, okay? My oven, 11 minutes is what's good. We're gonna put these on parchment paper, and we're either going to, if you want flatter cookies, you're gonna just plop them on your cookie sheet, throw them in the oven, and then you're going to cook them for 11 minutes. Like I said, 10 to 12 minutes, depending on your oven. You don't want to overcook them, because if you overcook them, the edges are going to get really hard and it just gets hard. We want these suckers to be nice and chewy, the gooey, ooey, chewy. Like I said, if you want them to set up more, you're going to put them in the refrigerator and let the dough cool. If you want these to flatter a little larger, then you're just going to plop them on your cookie sheet and cook them right away. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And I'm going to show you how I do my pizookie. Normally I would put the melted butter in here, like I'd put a couple of teaspoons of melted butter, but because my child was asking for something, I completely blanked on that. But that's what I just did. I just put a little bit of cooking spray so that the cookie won't stick to the bottom. So this is a little cast iron skillet I got at TJ Maxx. I think I paid $6 for it. I've seen these on Amazon, but we're gonna pop this when my oven is ready. We're gonna pop this in the oven for 20 minutes. I think it took about 20 minutes the last time I cooked it. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I just put some in the middle and then I just spread it all out to the edges, and we're gonna cook this for about 20 minutes on 350. For the rest of your dough, you're going to take some parchment paper. I have a small cookie scoop here. So when the oven is ready, I'm going to cook these also. This is 13 cookies. So I was able to make a pizookie and 13 cookies out of my dough. Usually this yields about 20 cookies if you were to just do it straight from your bowl. So, and not make the pizookie. But today we're going to be a little extra special and we're going to make the pizookie because me and my kids are dying for something sweet. So this is what I'm about to throw in the oven. I will be back with the finished results. Okay, these are out of the oven. I did have a little accident. As I was taking them out, I tipped them, and then this one suffered the consequence. But the rest of them are all good. So this is what it looks like, and yeah, this kind of like got messed up because of the stupid tipping of the tray. But you can see here how they look.